Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening. Okay, today we continue our discussion on I've got news for you. Okay, firstly I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Hazid bin Karul Anwar. My metric number is 194088.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Muhammad Nabil Mahad and my metric number is 194402.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening. My name is Muhammad Nami bin Hisham. My metric number 193036.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azlan bin Anu. My metric number 192585.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Aina, metric number 185148.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Hamzi bin Zanabki. My metric number 191612.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Muhammad Nasir Jabdin bin Muhammad Tahir. My metric number 191634.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Denisha Sabi. My metric number is 194746.
Okay, we continue our discussion on the news. So today the segment is about lifestyle, right? Okay, lifestyle. So start with me. Okay, my news is about running on form. The article is from New Straits Times, which is this article is about technology of running shoe, which is now the running shoe sole is made from foam, as we know, right? Many of us maybe have buy the shoe with foam sole. So I just want to share a little bit about the foam sole, which is foam sole is better than gel sole or the other sole. Okay, this proved by one of the experiment by director of advanced footwear for Nike running, Ernest Kim. He said that he tried the Nike foam shoe, which is proof that he have used the shoe for 150 kilometer running, and the shoe is still feel better. Feel better on the road.
Long lasting.
Yes. So foam is more long lasting than gel or the other type of sole. But this article is focusing on the Nike new collection, which is Nike React 2, which is Nike React 2 is use the foam technology sole, which is more long lasting than the other sole. So that's all from me.
That's a good news, which is about the foam based shoes, which is give a good care towards whoever that use it for running. Basically, I have one at my room, which is it's a good shoes with that using this technology, which is foam based, which is this kind of shoes are really, as he said just before, first one is long lasting, right? Yeah. It can it price a bit costly, but in order to make sure our legs are fine after long run, I think it's affordable to us if you buy it. Worth it. Okay, from me, I would like to share with you about the news about Malaysians lacking sleep from this stuff. Okay, they state 9 out of 10 Malaysians suffer from one or more sleeping problems, which is from 9 over 10 of Malaysian, they suffer a lot of sleeping problem, which is in average 25 to 29 years old is the largest number that have sleeping problems, which is this is worst data for our country that shows sign that Malaysian have health issues on sleeping. Yeah. There are a lot of causes on this problem, which is the most reason for this problem is stress from the workplace, and the second one is economic stress. Okay, this problem will affect someone's emotion, which is we could lead to mood swings. Okay, then there are top 5 remedies which Malaysians are aware of, include exercising, lifestyle changes, relaxation and meditation, massage and aromatherapy. This kind of activity can reduce the suggested ways from the expert to reduce the sleeping problems among Malaysians. That's the news about sleeping problems among the Malaysians. Yeah, that's all.
I see your point that lacking of sleep will lead to health problem.
Yeah.
Also to the student, which we cannot get enough sleep due to assignment or any other work. So for my news is from World Health Organization, which about eat healthy food. Healthy food means consuming nutrient-dense food in the right quantities from all the food groups. A good diet must include a balance of several food groups, as no single group can provide everything we need for good health, which means we need to eat based on the scala from the food pyramid. There are some of the tips that we can use, which are in our daily diet. We need to mix a food such as wheat, maize, rice and potatoes with legumes like lentils and beans, plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables, and fruit from animal source like meat, fish, eggs and milk. And also we need to reduce our salt intake because it can raise our blood pressure, which can lead to the factor for heart disease and stroke. Most people around the world consume more salt based on the WHO research. And some tips for the salt intake: when cooking and preparing food, we can use salt sparingly and reduce salt of salty sauces and condiments. Next, for consuming sugar in food, too much sugar also can lead to the bad health, bad for our teeth, but increase the risk of unhealthy weight gain and obesity, which can lead to serious and chronic health problems. So another tips for the sugar, to reduce sugar intake, we need to limit intake of sweet and sugary drinks such as fizzy drinks, fruit juice and juice drinks, liquid and powder concentrates, flavor water, and flavor milk drink. So we need to eat food based on the pyramid makanan. Pyramid, food pyramid. Food pyramid.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. That's
Okay. So just now Syami has talked about Malaysian lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So for now, I will talk about short sleep, which is also known as nap. Nap. So the news is from The Star. So there is one fun fact about afternoon nap. So the afternoon nap can reduce blood pressure. Okay, so recently, researchers at the Asclepion General Hospital in Greece carried out a study which looked at 212 participants with an average age of 62 years old and an average blood pressure of 129.9 millimeter mercury or mmHg. Okay, so the researchers assessed and recorded the blood pressure for 24 hours consecutively, as well as midday sleep time and lifestyle habits. Their lifestyle habits. So the findings that is being presented at the American College of Cardiology annual scientific session showed that overall taking a daytime nap was associated with an average 5 mmHg drop in blood pressure. So this is the power of the afternoon nap or day nap, which the researchers say is in line with the drop expected from other non-blood pressure lowering intervention. So this method, which is short nap, can reduce the blood pressure as in other methods that we practice nowadays, and such as taking medicine and so on. So for every 60 minutes of midday sleep, the 24-hour average systolic blood pressure decreased by 3 mmHg. So every 60 minutes we can reduce to by 3 mmHg. So another another thing, the study co-author, which is Dr. Manolis Kalistratos, said that these findings are important because a drop in blood pressure as small as 2 mmHg can reduce the risk of cardiovascular events such as heart attack by up to 10%. So when we reduce the blood pressures, we also can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. So the conclusion is a person is highly encouraged to take a nap on the day if they had chance to do so. So when you have chance to take a nap on afternoon, so you have to do that because it is very important. Okay, so that's all from me.
That was a very good lifestyle, and I would like to continue my news, which is about the healthy lifestyle. This is the continue from what Noah have said. It is about 5 simple ways for a family to go for a healthy lifestyle. There are 5 tips, and I get this news from healthykidsnews.com. First, get active each day, which means doing a regular activity. You could do at least 60 minutes for physical activity until you are panting, which is you get out all your sweat, which is good for your health. Then you can do an activity like to strengthen up your muscle or bone. You can do that 3 days in a week. And this kind of activity should be done by the parent because they are the role model for their children. The second one is choose water as a drink. This is more to plain water. Plain water is good than fruit juice, which is full of sugar. Soft drink like Pepsi or Cola, that is bad for your health. That will give you more disease and can disharm your body. Try to give your children a milk that is full with lactose, which is good for their growth, and try to give fruits or vegetables to the children to prevent them from getting disease and improve their immune system. For the third one is eat more fruits and vegetables. Try to give your children vegetables and fruits as much as you can, because it can reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Try to give them around 2 serves of fruits a day and 5 serves of vegetables. You can give fresh vegetable or fruit because it's more nutrition than vegetable or food that you already have bought for a long time from the fridge. For the fourth tip is switch off the screen and get active. This is more to television and online, which every evening you could at least just provide 2 hours to watch movie or getting online, because you can replace the activity with doing an active indoor or outdoor activities with your parents. This will improve the bonding with you and your parents, and also can improve your body system. And for the last one, the fifth one is eat fewer snacks and select healthier alternatives. This is like snacks. You can take snacks, but the snack can be from vegetable origin or fruit origin, which is more healthier and have less sugar. That is good for your health and can provide a good healthy lifestyle for your family. Okay, that's all from my news.
Okay, I got news. My news is related to news about pyramid. Food pyramid, right?
Yes. Good.
My news is 5 tips to better digestive health. First, eat healthy, eat on time, and not to skip a meal. Don't overeat and try to reduce size of your portion, and try to eat 4 or 5 times small meal instead of the 3 large ones. Avoid eat at a large meal close to your bedtime. Don't eat 1 hour before you want to sleep and you eat a big meal. Second, maintain health weights or regular exercise. Regular exercise is proven ways to help you to lose and maintain the health weight. Third tips is drink plenty of fluid. The Malaysian dietary guidelines recommend that we must drink 2 liters or X cup of water per day. It is sufficient water intake encourage passage of waste through your digestive system and help to prevent the constipation. The fourth tip is manage stress. Manage stress is to avoid the bloating, stomach pain, and the diarrhea to happen. Okay, the final tips is understand guts and know the friendly bacteria. Do you know the difference between probiotic and prebiotic?
No.
No, I know you know. Both of probiotic and prebiotic is good for your digestive system. Food that contain probiotic that can help to increase quantity of good bacteria in your intestine. Probiotic also to improve your digestion and strengthen your immune system to help you in the face of allergy. Source that you can get the probiotic is from the yogurt, fermented food, and cultured meat drink. Prebiotic are dietary fiber that's good bacteria in your intestine. We can get the prebiotic from the beans, vegetable, fruit, seed, and nuts. That's all from my news.
So from my point of view, I can make nase view and no view in my opinion, which is eating oranges, because benefit of consume oranges is so many, which is orange citrus fruit with a bitter pill are well known for their vitamin C, contain which powerful antioxidant. The antioxidant is make your more younger than child. So
basically like a
So-
baby lah.
yeah.
So it
So
already
Nasir
can be
said that it can 5 tips for improve digestion. So orange peel contain pectin that prevent constipation and improve digestion. It help fight acidity and heartburn. Then for Syami view that to for student we must sleep averagely and take a nap for student is a good thing. So vitamin C is provide a immune system that can give a boost to the energy of student. So it can build up the energy. So it can make a hard work, many hard work.
Okay, last but not least from me. Okay. I will share as we agreed before that our section will be lifestyle, health and lifestyle. So my news is more to health, which the title is Malaysia healthcare is ranked first in the world. So from the Malaysia obtained 95 over 100 marks, and from 6 top country in the world, Malaysia is number 1. It is because the first one is most of our doctors is from study in US and UK and also Australia, which make the communication easier in the hospital. And also it is because number 2 is because that if we want to make the specialist, we don't need to make the appointment. We just need to register at the counter, and then if we are in a condition that need us to meet the specialist, then we will be sent to the specialist. And as we know that our government have subsidized a lot in our healthcare, so that's also the point that made Malaysia the healthcare rank number 1 in the world.
Yeah.
So that's all from
Can
me.
I add
Yes,
something on
okay.
yours? There is previous day I saw news on Twitter which is about the insulin, which is in our country it only costs only
RM1.
£1 for that medicine which is insulin, while in the Europe it costs almost $2,000 for same insulin that we have in Malaysia for RM1. That show that our country deserve number 1 among the 6 countries. Yeah. Okay, that's all. So
It's come to the end of our discussion. So like usual, we will start voting for the best 2 news. Okay, from my opinion, I will choose my news, which is running on form and afternoon nap.
Okay, for my point of view, I would like to choose take a nap in afternoon and the orange one.
okay, for me, I would like to choose both nasi and news on food and nutrition news, which is, as we know, from food, from what we eat, it will affect our health. Yeah, I think that's good news if we put on our newspaper and let our readers know about it.
Okay, for me, I will choose my news nap at the afternoon, and also healthcare rank first in the world.
Okay, for me, I will choose my news. Malaysia rank number 1, and orange because vitamin C can make our skin glow.
And become a baby.
Baby face.
For me, I will choose take a nap in the afternoon and the healthcare, the first ranking in the world.
Yeah, I choose the orange and the pyramid food. Pyramid.
Fierce.
Pyramid makan dulu.
For me is orange and take a nap.
Okay. All of us have vote the news. So the top two is afternoon nap and the orange.
Yeah.
That's all from us.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Nat.